In the early 20th century, Ferdinand Porsche was hailed as an engineering prodigy. Born in Austria, he was fascinated with electricity and mechanics from a young age. By 25, he had already designed advanced car engines, making him one of the most sought-after engineers in Europe. His mind was brilliant, but his ambitions carried him down controversial paths. While others saw cars as luxury, Porsche saw them as power, a way to reshape nations. When Adolf Hitler rose to prominence in Germany, Ferdinand Porsche became one of his most trusted engineers. Together, they dreamed of creating a people's car, the Volkswagen. What seemed like an innocent invention hid much darker intentions. The Volkswagen Beetle was marketed as a car for every German family. Cheap, durable, and efficient, it became a symbol of progress. But behind the smiling advertisements was a sinister truth. Ferdinand Porsche's factories were not only producing cars, they were also producing military vehicles for the Nazi regime. Tanks, weapon carriers, and machinery designed to fuel Hitler's war dreams rolled out of Porsche's engineering rooms. Even more disturbing, forced labor was used in these factories, with prisoners from concentration camps made to work under brutal conditions. While Porsche's name rose in prestige, countless nameless workers suffered too. Keep his empire running. When World War II ended, Ferdinand Porsche's past caught up with him. He was arrested by French authorities and accused of war crimes, including his involvement with the Nazi regime and the use of slave labor. Though he was never fully convicted, he spent over 20 months in prison. His reputation, however, was scarred forever. Many believed his genius had been fueled by greed and blind loyalty to Hitler. But even in the shadows of disgrace, the Porsche family refused to let their empire die. Ferdinand's son, Ferdinand Porsche, took the reins, determined to cleanse the family name with a new kind of car. In 1948, Ferdinand Porsche unveiled the Porsche 356, the first true Porsche sports car. Sleek, fast, and revolutionary, it marked a turning point. No longer tied to Hitler's people's car, the Porsche brand began to reinvent itself as a symbol of luxury and speed. The 356 caught the world's attention and set the foundation for legends like the Porsche 911. But still, the dark history lingered in the background. Few buyers knew the disturbing truth that the very same company producing elegant sports cars had once fueled Nazi war machines. The shadow of Ferdinand Porsche's past would always hang over the brand, no matter how much the family tried to polish its image. Today, Porsche is one of the most prestigious car brands in the world. Its cars symbolize wealth, power, and innovation. But history cannot be erased. The disturbing roots of the company, its ties to Hitler, the use of forced labor, and Ferdinand Porsche's controversial choices remain an uncomfortable truth. Some argue Porsche's legacy is one of redemption, proof that even the darkest past can be transformed into brilliance. Others argue that the suffering of thousands should never be forgotten, no matter how glossy the advertisements or how fast the engines roar. Porsche's story is not just about cars, it is about ambition, morality, and the cost of power.